Good morning, students. We shall go to question number 4. Go to question number 4. Question number 4 is ABCD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to ED. DB is a diagonal. They have given in question number 4. They have given a trapezium. Okay. ABCD is a trapezium. What is trapezium? Students, should I wait only 14 students are there? I'll wait 5 more minutes. Why you are all late, students? Hmm? Many of you are very late. Already it is 8:15. You are all late. So what is given in this question? In this question, they have given one trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium, and in which AB is parallel to BE. Here, ABCD is a trapezium. A, B, rough diagram I have drawn. CD is a trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD. These are parallel. Okay. What else is given? AB is parallel to CD. BD is a diagonal. BD is a diagonal. So here one diagonal is drawn. BD is a diagonal. Then what else is told? E is the midpoint of AD. E is the midpoint of AD. Means what? A and D are equal. E is midpoint of A. Then what else is given? E is the midpoint of AD. A line is drawn through it parallel to AD, intersecting BC at F. They have told E is the midpoint of AD, and a line is drawn parallel to AD. It should be parallel to AD. So, like this one, line is drawn. This line is parallel to AB. This line is parallel to AB. It cuts BC or intersects BC at F. This is the one. A line is drawn to AE parallel to AB and it intersects BC at F. Okay. This is given. What is asked? It is asked, show that F is the midpoint of BC. You have to show F is the midpoint of BC. Means what? You have to show BF and CF are also equal. BF and CF are also equal. You have to show that. It's easy. It's easy. How? See, first you consider the triangle ABD. ABD. In ABD, triangle ABD, separately I will draw. I will make one understand. A triangle ABD, A, B, B in this triangle, E is the midpoint of AD. E is the midpoint of AD. For example, here is one point they have taken this point as G. So, ignore. Midpoint theorem ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ? ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ದು ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಗ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ಗೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ಅದು ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನು? ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಜಿ ಅದ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಜಿ ಬಿಡಿ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಈ ಎಡಿ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಈ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್, ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಲೈನ್ ಜಾಯಿನಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಇದು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಎಡಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಎಡಿ ಹಾಕುತ್ತದೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಇದು ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಏನು? ರಿವರ್ಸ್. ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸೈಡ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಇದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ, ಇದರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರುವಂಗ, ಈ ಲೈನ್ಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರುವಂಗ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಜಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ದಿಂದ ಎಬಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರುವಂಗ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಹೌದಾ? ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡ್ರಾನ್ ಒನ್ ಲೈನ್. ಆಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಜಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Here to the converse of the midpoint theorem. Line joining midpoint line drawn through the midpoint of the triangle parallel to a side, bisect the third side. Okay, in one line segment ಇದು ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಒಂದು ಸೈಡ್ ಇದು ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಬಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹಾದು ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರುವಂಗೆ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್, ಆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಡೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ, ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು, ABD is the midpoint. This line is drawn parallel to AB. Therefore, G is the midpoint of BD. ಹೌದಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ midpoint ಇಂದ ಲೈನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ AB ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರುವಾಗ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ G ಏನಾಯ್ತು, midpoint of BD ಆಯ್ತು. So BG and BG are equal now. BD and BG are equal. Okay. Next. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅದ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ನ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಬಿ ಇಲ್ಲದ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಡಿ, ಇದು ಸಿ ಐಟಮ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬಿಡಿ, ಬಿಡಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿ ಬಂದದ. ಈಗ ಹೆಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ already you told G is the midpoint of BD. G is the midpoint of BD means these two are equal now. BD. Now this line G of Adela, G of is parallel to BC because E of is parallel to E of is parallel to AB means first of all it is a trapezium. AB and BC are parallel. AB and BC are parallel. Now E of P is parallel to AB means E of P is parallel to BC means therefore G of P is parallel to BC. Okay. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ G ಅನ್ನು ಆದ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಯಾವ ತರ, ಈ G ನು B ಗೆ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅದ, ಆಮೇಲೆ G of ಅದಲ್ಲ BC ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆದ ಬೈ ಕನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. F is also midpoint of BC. Only have to understand. We shall write it. All steps we shall write it. But have you got rough idea? Did you understand? How many have understood?
Understood, sir.
Understood. The thing is, all of you are joining the class at 8:15. Your class is at 8 o'clock. You 8:15 join ಆಗ್ತೀರಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ 8:50 ನಾವು 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ, 25 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ನೋಡೋದು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಲ್ದಿ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ರಿ. 8 o'clock ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ 45 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್. ನೀವು 8:15 ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿರಿ ಎಲ್ರಿ. 8:10ಗೆ only 13 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರು. ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂಡುದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. Correct timing join ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. All of you understood this, no? We shall write the step. Construction. What is given? First you write. What is given? Given ABCD is a trapezium. Solution. What is given? We shall write first. First of all, ABCD is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium. What is trapezium? Trapezium is a quadrilateral. It looks like this. Trapezium is a quadrilateral in which a pair of opposite sides are parallel. Only one pair is parallel. It is a quadrilateral. It is a four-sided closed sphere in which a pair of opposite sides are parallel. So one pair will be parallel, other pair will not be parallel. If other pair is also parallel, that becomes parallelogram. Now it is a trapezium, and non-parallel sides, they can be equal in length or they may not be. If these are equal in length, non-parallel sides, if those are equal in length, that kind of trapezium is called isosceles trapezium. Okay. So here what is given? ABCD is a trapezium, means two sides are parallel. AB is parallel to CD. That is also given. What is given? ABCD is trapezium in which AB is parallel to CD. In which AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD. Then a line is drawn. A line is drawn. A line is drawn through E or E of pass ಮಾಡಿ through E parallel to AB, parallel to AB, intersecting BC at F. Notice AB parallel ಇರುವಾಗ ಇದಾಗ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದು BC ಗೆ F ದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ F ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಕಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Okay, to prove what we should prove. We have to prove F is the midpoint of BC. F is the midpoint. F is the midpoint of BC. We have to prove F is the midpoint of BC. Okay. Proof. Let DB intersect. Let DB intersect. Let DB intersect. Let DB intersect EF at G. EF at Z. Let DB intersect EF at Z. We have drawn one diagonal. That diagonal intersects EF at Z. Okay. Then in triangle, this triangle DAB. Already I explained all right. In triangle DAB is the midpoint. E is the midpoint of AD. E is the midpoint of AD. And EG is parallel to AD. And EG is parallel to AD. E is the midpoint of AD. EG is parallel to AD. Okay. Therefore, G is the midpoint of GB. Therefore, G is the midpoint. G is the midpoint of BB. G is the midpoint of BB by converse of midpoint theorem. This is by converse of the midpoint theorem. By converse of the midpoint. ये अर्थ गुजरिदो ये triangle ADD ಒಳಗ ಈ AD midpoint ಅದ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈನ್ EG ಅದಲ್ಲ EG AD ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದ ಸೊ EG ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ BD ನ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ G BD midpoint ಇಷ್ಟೇ Shall I write? Next, similarly, another triangle. Again in triangle BDC. Again in triangle BDC. It's triangle BDC triangle. In this triangle, G is the midpoint of BD. G is the midpoint. G is the midpoint of BD. G is the midpoint of BD. And GF is parallel to AB also. GF is parallel to BC also. All are parallel. So GF is parallel to AB, parallel to CD, means all three are parallel. Therefore, the same theorem in triangle BDC, BD the midpoint of the GF CD parallel aitantandre EF adala point midpoint agtadi. Therefore, F is the midpoint. F is the midpoint of BC. Why? Same reason. Converse of the midpoint theorem. Because by converse of the midpoint, theorem. By converse of the midpoint theorem. Okay, that was asked to prove. Right, students? Did you write? Students, now next problem I am going to share the screen. You have completed writing this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am going to share the screen for the next problem. We shall discuss first, then we shall write on the board. Okay. Just you see this points. Okay, fifth problem. Can you see on the board? On the screen. I am sharing the screen. Please don't touch the screen and don't scratch something. Just listen. Okay. Fifth problem. What is the fifth problem? In parallelogram ABCD, where they have given the diagram. In parallelogram ABCD, ABCD is a parallelogram. E and F are the midpoints of sides AB and CD. E is the midpoint of AB. F is the midpoint of CD. Respectively. Show that the line segment AF and EC trisect the diagonal. Trisect the diagonal. No. Show that line segment AF ಮತ್ತು E ಅದಲ್ಲ ಈ diagonal BD ನ trisect ಮಾಡ್ತದ. Trisect means 3 equal parts ಮಾಡ್ತದ. Bisect means 2 equal parts. Trisect means 3 equal parts. Okay, understanding? Means we have to prove BQ equals PQ equal to DP. All these are equal, we should prove. BQ equal to QP equal to CD. That way. Understood what is given, what is asked. On the parallelogram ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ABCD ಅನ್ನೋದು parallelogram. Okay. ಆಮೇಲೆ B ಅನ್ನೋದು AB midpoint, F CD midpoint. Then AF ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರ, C ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರ. ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದಾರ? AF ಮತ್ತು C ಈ ಡಯಾಗೋನಲ್ BD ನ ಟ್ರೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಮೂರು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅವ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. DP, PQ ಆಮೇಲೆ QB ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅವ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು we shall see. In quadrilateral ABCD, AB equal to CD. ಇದು quadrilateral ಅದ. Actually it is parallelogram. Quadrilateral ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Already they have told it is parallelogram. You need not use it is a quadrilateral. We can use the word in parallelogram ABCD. So don't use the word quadrilateral. In parallelogram ABCD, AB equal to CD. AB equal to CD. Why AB equal to CD? Because in parallelogram opposite sides are equal. That's why. AB equal to CD first step. AB equal to CD. Why? Because in parallelogram opposite sides are equal. Then half of AB equals half of CD. AB equals CD under AB half, CD half no equal ಇರ್ತಾವ. AB ದ half ಏನು ತಗೋಬಹುದು ನಾವು? AE ತಗೋಬಹುದು. Why? Because E is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of AB. That's why we can take AB half of AB as AE. AE. Then half of CD ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, CD half F midpoint ಅದ. CD half CF ಆಗ್ತದ. CF ತಗೋಬಹುದು. Then in quadrilateral AECF, in quadrilateral AECF ಏನಾಗ್ತದ? AE equal to CF ಆಯ್ತು. AE equal to CF ಆಯ್ತು. AE equal to CF. And also AE is parallel to CF. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ AB ಮತ್ತು CD ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದ. ಅವು AE ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮತ್ತು FC ಅನ್ನೋದು ಈ AB ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮತ್ತು CD ದ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಸೊ AE is parallel to CF. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಏನಾಗಂಗಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ? Hence AECF is a parallelogram. AECF is a parallelogram. If AECF is a parallelogram, then opposite sides are parallel and equal. Now in triangle DCQ, where is the DCQ? DCQ. In triangle DCQ. In triangle DCQ. F is the midpoint of DC. F is the midpoint of DC. And FV F, F is the midpoint of BC, and FC, FC is parallel to QC. ಹಾಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತೀಗ ಈ P ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ, P ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತದ. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ P is the midpoint of DQ. DQ is midpoint ಯಾವ್ದಾಗ್ತದ? FCR. Next, hence DC equal to PQ ಆಯ್ತು. DC equal to PQ ಆಯ್ತು. Similarly, in triangle ABC, where is ABC? In triangle ABC, triangle ABC. E is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of AB. Correct? And QE or EQ. EQ is parallel to AP. EQ is parallel to AP. Hence, Q is the midpoint of BP. So, PQ equal to QBI. From 192, we have BP equal to PQ equal to QB. Hence, line segment AF and CC intersect. Trisect BD. ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ತಿಳಿದ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಅವೇ ಚಾಂಡ್ ಅವನಿಯಾಸಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟೂಡ್ ತಿಳಿದ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರು? ಇಲ್ಲ, ತಿಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ. Raise hand, how many of you understood? Raise hand, how many? Has anyone understood? ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಶಶಾಂಕ್ ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸರಿ, ಓಕೆ, ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಗುಡ್. I will explain the same on the board now. Now we shall see how many of you understand. What is given in fifth question? They have given you a parallelogram. They have given you a parallelogram. I guess one parallelogram is given. They have given you a parallelogram. Rough diagram. Okay, A, B, C, D. What they have given? They have given you a parallelogram. Let's cross. They have given you one parallelogram. A, B, C, D. ABCD is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and they are equal. AB is parallel to CD, AB is equal to CD. This point we know. Similarly, BC is parallel to AD, BC is equal to AD. This also we know. They have given you what they have given. They have given you E is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of AB. E is the midpoint of AB. F is, I'll remove this sign. You understood? F is the midpoint of CD and E is the midpoint of AB. This is the one. Okay. Then what is called AF and CF. AF, you join AF and CF, which you are drawn. AF and CF. Trisect BD, you have to prove trisect BD. Means here we have taken the point what PQ. This is P, this is Q. What you have to prove is BP equals to PQ equal to QB. AF ಮತ್ತು CF ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಈ ಡಯಾಗನಲ್ DB ನ 3 equal ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. BP equal to PQ equal to QB ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಹೌದಾ? How to prove? Some main steps I'll write and explain. I don't write all completely. No, just keep it. In parallelogram, here, AB is parallel to CD or not? AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD because opposite sides of parallelogram are parallel. We know in parallelogram opposite sides are parallel. ABC is a parallelogram, so AB is parallel to CD. They have given ABC is a parallelogram, therefore AB is parallel to CD. This reason you should write here because ABCD is a parallelogram. That's right. ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore, what you can write? AB is parallel to CD. Next, AB CD parallel ಆದರೆ AE ಮತ್ತು CF ನ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೋ ಇಲ್ಲ? AB CD ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ AE ಮತ್ತು CF ನ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವ because these are part of the same side and ಮತ್ತೇನದ E is midpoint of AB, F is midpoint of CD, and AB equal to CD ಇರ್ತದ. AB equal to CD ಇರ್ತದ. Half of AB ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದ? Half of AB is half of CD. AB ನ half ಎಷ್ಟು? B ಅಥವಾ AE because it is a midpoint. So half of AB ಅಂದ್ರೆ AE ಬರಬಹುದಾ? AE equal to half of CD. I can write CF. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ F CD midpoint ಅದ. So I can write CF. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? AE ಮತ್ತು CF ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದಾವ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅದಾವ. So therefore ಏನಾಯ್ತು? AECF is a parallelogram item. Is a parallelogram. AECF is a parallelogram. AECF is a parallelogram. Correct? AECF is a parallelogram. This parallelogram is opposite side parallelogram. How opposite side? AF ಮತ್ತು CE parallel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Therefore AF is parallel to CE. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದ? ಈಗ AECF parallelogram ಆಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ಸೊ AE parallel to FC ಆಯಿತು, ಆಮೇಲೆ AF parallel to CF ಆಯಿತು, ಎರಡು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದ. ಹೌದಾ? ಓಕೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಯಾವ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? BDC. in triangle BDC. BDC ಒಳಗ ನೋಡಿ BDC ಒಳಗ QDC in triangle QDC ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ QDC ಒಳಗ ನೋಡಿ ಏನದ F CD ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅದ ಆಮೇಲೆ F ದಿಂದ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ ಲೈನ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ FC QC ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದ F is the midpoint. F is the midpoint of CD and PF is parallel to QC. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು AECF ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದ ಹೇಳಿದ ನಂತರ AF ಮತ್ತು AF CE ಎರಡು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ PF ಅದಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತು QC ಇವು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ PF is part of AF QC is part of EC so PF ಮತ್ತು QC ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಇದು PF QC ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದಾವ ಆಮೇಲೆ F ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅದ ಹೌದಾ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಇಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸೈಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ DC equals PQ so therefore DC equals PQ to form this one by converse of midpoint theorem by converse of midpoint theorem ಹೌದಾ ಈಗೇನು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ DC ಮತ್ತು PQ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅವ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೋರಿ ಯಾವುದು APB in the triangle APB ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಈಗ ರಿವರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿ ತಿಳ್ತದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನದ ಇಲ್ಲೇ C ಅದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ A ಐತಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ B so if we join like that Q ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ Q ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ತರ ಅದ ಈ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೇನ್ ಬರ್ತದ AB ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈ ಐತೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತದ AB ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈ ಅದ ಆಮೇಲೆ AF and CF are parallel ಆಗಿತ್ತಂದ್ರ AP and QE are parallel okay means E is the midpoint of AB and QE is parallel to AP in triangle APB E is the midpoint of AB is the midpoint of that and QE is parallel to AP and QE is parallel to AP QE ಅನ್ನೋದು AP parallel therefore ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅದ ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಇದು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಅದ ಈ ಸಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ Q ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಈ Q ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು BQ equal to PQ this shows BQ equal to PQ Second, this is also the same reason why converse of midpoint theorem. Converse of midpoint theorem. Converse of midpoint theorem. Correct one. So from 192 ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇದು dp equal to pq ಅದ, ಇದು dq equal to pq ಅದ. therefore ಏನಾಯ್ತು, dp equal to pq equal to qb ಆಯ್ತು. dp equal to pq equal to qb ಆಯ್ತು. what is the meaning? af find c by trisect the diagonal. Therefore af and ce trisect the diagonal BD. So already. Now you raise your hand. How many of you understood? Immediately. Bell icon. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಾರ ಅನಿಸ್ತೋದಿಲ್ಲ. raise your hand, please. Sir, book. Hello, good morning, students. Can you see the PPT? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Dear students, in the last class we discussed about the art and architecture of Mughal rulers. Today here we will discuss about the Maratha. During the Akbar and Shah Jahan period, they built a number of monuments because they interested in that art and architecture. Here the monuments of Shah Jahan these are found in the Agra and Delhi, and the monuments of Akbar they are found in the Fatehpur Sikri Road. And all these monuments are built by using the Indo-architecture, Indo-Persian, Indo-Islamic, Indo-Persian, and Indo-Sassanic style here. This is a mixture of Indian architecture style and then that Persian architecture style there. Because of that, through that name it is called as Indo-Persian, Indo-Sassanic, Indo-Islamic. And famous palaces like here Akbari Mahal, Jahangir Mahal, Panch Mahal, Jodhabai Mahal, Birbal Mahal, Ibadat Khana, Jami Masjid, Bulandar Darwaza of Fatehpur Sikri are his important contributions here. These are the contributions of Mughals. This is about picture of Akbari Mahal, Jahangir Mahal. First one this is Akbari Mahal. Second it is here Jahangir Mahal. Diwan Vikas. And this is the Panch Mahal. Jodhabai Mahal, Birbal Mahal, Ibadat Khana, Maktab Khan Mahal, Maktab Khan Mahal, Daktar Khana Mahal, and then Jama Masjid. These are the monuments which were built during the period of Shah Jahan and then Akbar. Here, what are buildings which you have observed now? These are all buildings of Akbar. Now here, these are the buildings of Shah Jahan here. Red Fort, Modi Masjid, that is built in white marble entirely there. Modi Masjid is built by using the entirely white marble there. And Diwan-e-Khas, Ramja Mahal, Taj Mahal, these are all the buildings which were built in the period of that Shah Jahan. Red Fort, Moti Masjid, Diwan-e-Khas, Rang Mahal, Khas Mahal, Taj Mahal, and other buildings were built during the period of Shah Jahan. And the throne of Maurya, I think it is also called as here. We don't consider this is a throne of Mauryan Empire. Peacock throne, that is very famous, but at present it is not in India. During the invention of Nadir Shah, who came from the Central Asia here, he took that Peacock throne. It took 7 years of work and 1 crore expenses during the Shah Jahan's period in 17th century there. To make this Peacock throne or the throne of Maurya, Maurya means here that is the word of peacock. They spent during that period to build this Peacock throne nearly 1 crore rupees there. I think it is equal to 10 to 20 crore at present. Vinay Kumara and this is Jama Masjid where his contribution here. Shah Jahan built this whole monument and then the Peacock throne. That's spending a lot of money. Apart from these, the contributions of Shah Jahan are available in places like Lahore, Kabul, Kandahar, Kashmir, Ajmer, and Allahabad. In this place also, we can see the his contributions to the art and architecture, that buildings and monuments which are built by Shah Jahan. Not only in that Delhi and Agra, but in Lahore also, Kabul, Kandahar, these are all in that Pakistan. Lahore also in Pakistan, Kabul and Kandahar, Kashmir, Ajmer, and then Allahabad, these are in India. In these places, we can see the monuments of that Shah Jahan. With the art and architecture, they give importance to the painting also. Not the all and rulers, few rulers, they gave importance to the but in paintings also. It means kind of drawing by using that colors. In some of you also like the painting, drawing. Like here, the rivers also encouraged that painters, those who were creating the marvelous, gorgeous painting. During the period of Humayun, the Mughal art of painting evolved. During the Humayun period, this art of painting it was started to develop in the Mughal Empire, and later on also other rulers they also encouraged. With the help of Mir Sayyid Ali and Abbas Samad of Persia, various painted canvases were created here. Canvases means a kind of a cloth, large cloth on that by using the paint and brush here they painted that pictures. That large type of what canvases which were painted by the painters here, such as Mir Sayyid Ali and Abbas Samad. They created these paintings. These are the famous painters during the period of Mughal days. Mir Sayyid Ali and Abbas Samad. Those were from Persia. They came from that Persia. Of the 17 artists in the court of Akbar, 13 artists were Hindus. There were nearly 17 artists in that Mughal court, in the Akbar's court. Among the 17 here, 13 were the Hindus. It shows that here they followed that religious tolerance. Even though being as practicing that Islam religion, they didn't, not all rulers, a few rulers like the Akbar. They respected only other religions also there and other religion people, their skills, their ability. See there, Akbar he gave shelter to that scholars also, artists also, Hindu artists, Hindu scholars, and some also he appointed as his officials also. Famous among them, Dashwan, Basavan, Lala Jagannath, and Mukunda. These are the important artists who were during the period of that Akbar. Among that all 13 Hindu painters here, these are also one. Dashwan, Basavan, Lala Jagannath, and Mukunda. In Jangir's court, Ustad Mansur and Abdul Hassan were present. During the Jangir period, Ustad Mansur and Abdul Hassan were the important painters. But Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb were not interested much in painting here. To construct the monuments, Akbar and Shah Jahan, both these two had shown interest there. To build the monuments, that buildings in their region. In the painting here, who gave importance or who encouraged the paintings? Jahangir. So in the Akbar also, both these two encouraged that painting. Shah Jahan once he gave importance to that monument, but he didn't give importance to that painting. Then Aurangzeb, Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb, these they didn't give importance to the what that painting there. Just remember, do not get any confusion here. Art and architecture were encouraged by the Akbar and then Shah Jahan, and painting it was encouraged by the Akbar and then Jahangir. Like this, the Mughals they contributed to the art and architecture also, painting also and administration. This is all about Mughal rulers. Next here we are going to discuss about the an important Hindu dynasty which dates during the period of medieval India days, while foreigners and Mughals they were ruling India during this situation. Chhatrapati Shivaji he dreamed to build a Hindu dynasty in India. The Maratha, he is the founder of Maratha Kingdom, Chhatrapati Shivaji. The rise of the Maratha Kingdom in Deccan during the 17th century was an important development. Why it was an important development? Because if you look at the century there, 17th century, it means 1600 to 1700. During this period, native Indian people they were tortured by the rulers of some Mughal officials and rulers also. During this situation, here Shivaji he emerged as an important Hindu ruler to protect his followers from that exploitation. It spread over present North India. They established that Maratha Kingdom in the Maharashtra province, and later on also by using their army they had tried to extend that in the North India. And during the 17th century, Maharashtra was under the control of Nizam Shahi of Ahmednagar and Adil Shahi of Vijaypura. During 17th century, 1600 to 1700. During this year, the Maharashtra, so it was ruled by the Nizam Shahi of Ahmednagar. You know, there are 5 Shahi dynasties: Ahmednagar, Birar, Bidar, Bijapur. These were the Shahi dynasties. They were controlling or they were ruling the Maharashtra. And these sultans employed local Maratha in their army. That Shahi dynasty rulers, they employed some of the Maratha, that efficient officials in their army. They made them as chief of their army because of their loyalty, their efficiency. Among them, Shahaji Bhonsle was an administrator under Vijaypura Sultan and had been gifted land. Here, among the all Maratha officials, those who were ruling under the Nizam Shah of Ahmednagar and then Adil Shah of Vijaypura here, this Shahaji Bhonsle is also one. Adil Shah of Vijaypura, he granted land to run its administration to Shahaji Bhonsle. Deshpande and Deshmukh were powerful local leaders. Shahaji Bhonsle was the administrator, and then Deshpande and then Deshmukh, these were the local leaders, those who helped them to collect that tax revenue from the common people there. The founding of Maratha Kingdom opened up a new chapter in the history of India. The decline of Mughal Kingdom started during the reign of or period of Aurangzeb. Why it is the most important the history of India? During that 17th century, the Mughal Empire it was declining. It is the policies of that Aurangzeb. During the 17th century, due to the policies of his ancestors, they followed religious tolerance. Shah Jahan, Jahangir, and that Akbar with the that Hindu rulers, Christian, and those who were there. But his actions were very cruel. Whose actions were very cruel? The Aurangzeb's actions. They tried to exploit that local people. They tried to convert them to the Islam day. They forced them to accept that Islam day. And those who were rejected, some of they were beheaded by him also. You might have an idea here. One of that what Sikh Guru was beheaded by him. Take also Arjun Dev Singh. He was while he posted that Sikh Guru, he didn't accept that offer. Angry with this Aurangzeb, he ordered to behead his or kill that person there. So this type of activities or the actions of that later ruler of Mughals, that dynasty was declining. During this period, in Middle India, Chhatrapati Shivaji, he established Maratha Kingdom there. Therefore, it was an important chapter or incident in the history of India there. The efficient administration built by early Mughal rulers was becoming weak. There were a lot of causes why it was becoming weak there. Instead of giving importance to the efficient administration and controlling his officials, they were engaged in the luxurious life there. They didn't pay attention toward the efficient administration and control that rivalries which were running in that Mughal rulers court. Because of these all incidents, their rule was becoming very weak. Sultans employed local Maratha in their army. The regions away from the capital city were experiencing weak administration and officials were not implementing the orders of the emperor. Rulers, they were ruling from the Delhi, and those who were far away from the Delhi, they didn't show their interest to implement orders of ruler there. Because of these all incidents, that entire Mughal empire was becoming weak. First reason here, rulers they didn't show their interest in the administration. They are spending luxuriant life there, and their religious policy also. That is the second one, because they had tried to convert that local people into their religion. They forced that local people to accept religion there. Therefore, it is also a reason. And another reason here, that officials, those who were far away from the Delhi, they didn't show their interest to implement effectively the instruction or any law and policies, rules and regulations of a ruler. Because of these all reasons, that Mughal kingdom was declining during the 17th century. And the misrule of officials was in Marathawada, which was away from the capital on the western edge of the empire. The officials, they didn't pay their attention. Just I had explained that here. They didn't show interest to implement effectively planned orders of the rulers. And the farmers who trade as the craftsmen, farmers traders and craftsmen were overexploited by huge taxes. The social life was burdened with the misbehavior of officials, farmers and traders and also craftsmen. These were exploited by the officials. The officers of the Mughal, they were collecting a huge tax from the farmers, traders, and then craftsmen there. And also in social life here, their behavior it was cruel. They don't respect women and what people live in the society there. This was the condition because of a reason why that Mughal ruler, that Mughal Empire was declining. And it was impossible to conduct any social or religious rituals in public. They were expected to pay tax for all these. Only their religious rituals, functions, and also they were collecting taxes. Or they forced people to pay tax because of these all reasons. It was declining. And these chaotic circumstances means conflict critical situations. Shivaji was able to establish a Maratha kingdom in this critical situation. He succeeded to establish their Maratha kingdom by motivating the religious and cultural favor among the Marathas. While people of that Maharashtra and almost all that southern Indian, they were exploited by the officials and rulers of that Mughal, especially that later rulers. During this situation, Shivaji he encouraged the people by remembering them regarding their religious and culture that matter. Shivaji is a great king among the Marathas. He is the founder. He didn't the importance only here to extend his empire and also give importance to administration and social reforms and other all issues here. He was successful in providing efficient administration along with the expansion of his kingdom. Because of this, he is considered as the great king in the among the Maratha rulers. He was influenced by the preaching of famous saints of Maharashtra. Shivaji had a twin aim: protection of Hindu religion and establishment of Maratha kingdom. Since his childhood days, he was influenced by the teachings of saints of Maharashtra, Tukaram and Eknath, and also his mother. She was also pious or religious woman. She was also interested in the religious activities. That all influenced on the character of Shivaji Dey. And he had there are two aims. One, it is to protect the Hindu religion, and second, it is to establish a Maratha kingdom. These were the, remember these two. These were the aims of Shivaji Dey. One, to protect the Hindu religion. Second, it is to establish the kingdom. Shivaji was born in Shivaneri of Pune district. You can see that it is rotating in that map. In that place, he took birth as a son of Jijabai and then Shahaji Bhonsle. His father, Shahaji Bhonsle, was in the service of the Vijaypura Sultan. He was the son of the Shahaji Bhonsle and then Jijabai, and his father was an officer under that Vijaypura Sultan. He was an administrator of a province under the previous Adil Shahi. His mother Jijabai was a pious woman who inculcated, it means developed the religious favor, uprightness, honesty, sincerity in her son. Being as a religious woman, she had tried to develop all that good qualities in the Shivaji. Honesty, sincerity, and religious rituals, respectness, merciness, these all characters were or other issues were taught by his mother to him. Dadaji Kondadeva was Shivaji's guru and he trained him in armed warfare and scriptures here. Father Shaji Bhonsle, mother Jijabai, and teacher Dadaji Kondadeva. Here, his mother and his teacher, guru or teacher, and next the religious scholars, all these three influenced on that Shivaji. Dadaji Kondadeva, he trained him in that armed warfare, how to use that sword and archery and riding of horse. Entirely all that, whatever qualities a warrior should have, that all qualities were taught by Dadaji Kondadeva to Lord Shivaji. And all that honesty, religious favor, and mercifulness, and other that moral ideas were taught by his mother and also that scholars, religious teachers there. Shivaji achieved sufficiency in bodybuilding, fencing, horse riding, and other trade events here. These all were taught to him by here that Dadaji Kondadeva. He trained in these all events. In his childhood itself, Shivaji had dreams of establishing an independent kingdom. Therefore, he made Pune as his center and started the process of expansion of his kingdom. In his childhood days, he had dreams about establishing the independent kingdom, while what native rulers or native people, they were exploited by the officials and rulers. And he made Pune as a center and started his the activities to build how to make success, how to fulfill his dream. In order to achieve this, Shivaji assembled an army of the local Mawali youth and trained them in guerrilla warfare. He used here that five people, especially the Maharashtra, is the hilly area, and most of the people they belong to the tribe. And Shivaji, he took the help of the tribe. Mawali, you see, these are a kind of tribe people. He took the help of them and then trained them in the that guerrilla warfare, how to attack on the enemies. Guerrilla warfare means by directly they do not enter or stand in front of that present in front of the enemy's army. But secretly they will attack on the enemy's army. The entire army of Shivaji was divided into small groups, and told them to hide in any other secret places. Whenever that enemy's army arrived in the battlefield, suddenly without giving any information, they were attacking on the army there. This type of that war, it was called as guerrilla warfare. Shivaji conquered Purana Fort, Purandargarh Fort, Second Fort, Sinhagarh, and Javli Fort from Vijaypura Sultan. By using these armies here, he captured these 3 to 4 forts from that Vijaypura Sultan. Even though his father was working an administrator under the Vijaypura Adil Shahid, he captured these all forts from the Vijaypura Adil Shahid. He renamed Hosadurga near Suvarna Fort as Raigad. After capturing that forts, some forts he renamed. Among that, this is Hosadurga near Suvarna Fort as a Raigad. Suvarna Fort he renamed as a Raigad. He built a new fort called Pratapgarh. Raigad, Purandargarh, Pratapgarh, Chakkalkot, Sinhagarh, these were the important forts of the Shivaji. You can see here in the picture that Pratapgarh. Third time you might have observed that fort there. Last 2 years back, he visited that little fort also. Since Shivaji fought against Vijaypura Sultan, his father Shivaji was captured by Sultan there. While Shivaji had tried to capture the fort of Vijaypura Sultan, what he did? He didn't sit silently. He made a plan to capture he arrested his father there, who was working as an administrator under the Vijaypura Adil Shahid, to control or to create fear in that Shivaji, that Vijaypura Sultan, to capture or he arrested his father there. On the assurance that he would not attack them again, Shivaji was released. Shaji. After taking assurance from that Shivaji, he would not attack again and again the places of that Vijaypura Adil Shahid. His father, he was released by Adil Shahid. Next here, this is what the relationship between the Shivaji and Vijaypura Adil Shahid. Next, here we are going to discuss about the relationship between the Mughals and then Shivaji. Shivaji fought against Mughal king Aurangzeb for many years. During the 17th century, Aurangzeb he also came to power, and even the Shivaji also dreamed to build his own kingdom during the period of that 16th century. Therefore, both these two were fought each other in several ways. In addition to defeating the Shahi kingdom in South India, Aurangzeb had determined to vanquish the Maratha kingdom completely. Here, Aurangzeb he had a dream to defeat even the Shahi kingdom, Vijaypura rulers, Ahmednagar rulers, Birar rulers, Golconda rulers here. These were the Shahi kingdoms. Especially he focused on that Shahi kingdom to defeat them. In this situation only here, he faced with another problem. That is, it was from that Shivaji. Therefore, he decided to defeat even this Shahi kingdom also and then this Maratha kingdom also. Therefore, nearly 25 years he spent to defeat this southern rulers like Shivaji also and then Shahi kingdom too. But he didn't succeed. To achieve this, he appointed Shaista Khan and Genghis Khan here. To defeat the Shahi kingdom and also to control that Shivaji, he appointed two officials, Shaista Khan and then Genghis Khan. Even they also failed in their actions. Jaisingh defeated Shivaji and made an arrangement in Purandargarh. Jaisingh defeated Shivaji and made an agreement in Purandargarh. It means that between these two, the Purandargarh city, it was happened there. But this win, it was a temporary. It didn't bring a long joy to that Mughal rulers. While that Jaisingh, he succeeded to defeat that Shivaji in the place of Purandargarh, both they agreed, both they signed to that Purandargarh city. As per the agreement, Shivaji surrendered 23 of his forts and the land adding 16 lakh income annually there. Shivaji, he handed over 23 forts of him and also that land which was giving him nearly 16 lakh income annually. And he promised to be loyal to the Mughals and sent 5,000 cavalry under the leadership of his son Sambhaji to Delhi. 23 forts also he surrendered, he handed over to the Mughals and 16 lakh rupees income land also with the 5,000 cavalry horse and he sent the whole under the leadership of his son Sambhaji to the Delhi. With an intention to stop Shivaji becoming intimate with Adil Shah of Vijaypura and Qutub Shahi of Golconda, Jaisingh called Shivaji to Agra Day. Here, Jaisingh he sent an offer to Shivaji to meet him in the Agra with that Aurangzeb to control his activity in the southern India. Aurangzeb did not show proper respect to Shivaji in his court and insulted him. According to the suggestion or request of that Jaisingh Khan, Shivaji went to the court of Aurangzeb, but in that palace, he was insulted by that Aurangzeb and his officials. And when Shivaji protested against this, Shivaji and his son Sambhaji were kept in prison in Agra. While they opposed their behavior, their insolence towards them, both Shivaji and his son, they were imprisoned by Aurangzeb's officials. But after a few days, Shivaji along with his son escaped from the prison by hiding in a food basket and reached Raigad. He was very clever. He made a plan of conspiracy against them and succeeded to escape in that food basket. He was a very small or a draw. Couldn't in the courage, but he was very clever, intelligent. Because of that intelligence here, he succeeded to escape from that food basket and his son. Later, he strengthened his army and conquered many of the forts that he had lost. And later on, he strengthened his army and whatever poles he handed over to that Mughal ruler, he captured that all. Okay, regarding the what is revenue system, we will discuss tomorrow. Huh? Hello? Regarding the revenue system, these all we will discuss tomorrow. Do you have any doubts, sir?
Also,
Is it understood clearly? Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Bye. Good morning, students. Good morning. Are you not listening? So yesterday when we have stopped the class first 7. Anyone can tell me please? Yes, will you tell anybody?
Ma'am, types of waves.
Types of waves. So which one you have written? Longitudinal waves, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you write the second one is transverse wave. Transverse wave. A transverse wave is produced when the particles of the medium oscillate in a direction which is perpendicular to the direction of the propagation of the wave. Here example, light wave transverse in nature. So how we can show that? Here disturbance direction. Disturbance direction. Here sound propagation direction. Okay. The next one is characteristics of sound. Characteristics of sound. First one is compression. The compression region is represented by the upper part of the wave curve. It is a region where particles cluster together, means close together. Here, the density will be there, no? The density as well as pressure is always high in this region. High in this region. So this is the compression. So you know that graph which you have. So you don't draw it, just I'm telling. So which it is showing now, it is compression, which is showing the high pressure. Okay, these are the low pressures, refractions, we say that. These are refractions. So when the particles, when the medium means particles close together, this is called as compression. Refraction means the particles from this to this. Yesterday what I had discussed, this indicates refraction. Means your lower part of the wave curve, region where particles separate together. That is what we say that refraction. So the next one is refraction. Second characteristic of sound is refraction. The refraction is is represented by the lower part of the waveform. Lower part of the waveform. So it is a region where particles separate together. Separate out. Refraction region always has lower pressure. Lower pressure. Then is crest. It is the peak of the curve. Crest. It is the crest of the curve. Wavelength. Lambda. The distance between two consecutive compressions. Compressions means for the crest. Compressions or refraction means crest or refraction is called wavelength. This is what is that crest and this is crest and this is the correct wavelength. Okay, so this is compression and this is refraction. Next is frequency. the number of oscillations per unit time is called the frequency of a wave. Frequency of a wave. So SI unit of frequency is hertz. Next is time period. The time taken between two consecutive compressions of or refractions to cross a fixed point is called time period of the wave. A unit of time is second. Then amplitude. The value of the maximum or minimum disturbance caused in the medium is called the amplitude of the sound.
Okay. The next one is reflection of sound. You know that reflection of light, yes, no? So when you hold mirror to the wall, it reflects the light. So what you do in the night, so when power will not be there, electric power will not be there to your home, just you take a battery and hold to the wall. Okay? So when you hold the battery on the wall, it reflects the light. And also in the daytime, just what you do is you take the mirror and hold the rays of the sun, which is falls by the window to your room. Just hold the what is that mirror to that ray. It reflects the light on the wall. Okay, so this is the reflection of light. So reflection means what is that the night time we get the moonlight. It is reflected by the sun. Okay, how it is? You know, moon cannot produce his own light. Right, students? So what is that? What you have understood about that? How he gives light at the night time? Okay, the sunlight falls on the moon. So this light reflected on the earth. So this is the earth. You know that. Okay. So some of the people have misunderstood that. What is that? The daytime moon absorbs the sunlight. In nighttime, we what is it? We produce that light. It is wrong. So how this light falls? You know that the moon light, how it falls on that, it reflects the light of the sun. So night time you can see that how much sunlight is falls on the moon. We get, you can see the picture of the moon. Okay, the changes of the moon, shape of the moon will be changing. If only half of the moon getting light means you can see the shape of the moon. You will see the half of the light. Okay, so you can see full moon. You will see full moon. No, means full light is falling on the moon. Okay, you know that the types of the shapes of the moon, crescent moon, full moon, half moon, quarter, like this picture, right? So this moon, why it looks like that? Because of the sunlight, how much it falls on that moon, that much. You know all of you that, right? So sun, so around the sun you can see all 8 planets. In that, Earth is also is that, right? The moon rotates around the sun. Okay, so when the moon rotates around the earth, moon rotates around the earth, not sun, sorry. The moon, here moon is there, moon rotates around the earth. So, it, what happens in this time, the sunlight, sometimes you know that full moon, half moon, falls fully on the moon, sometimes half, crescent, and no moon also. When the sunlight will not fall on the moon, you can see that time there is no light, okay, in the moon place. This is what reflection of light. So when it comes to this reflection of sound, so I have taken this example. Sound also reflects. How the light reflects, you know, like the sound also reflects different sides. Here, how it reflects the sound. You know that now this is a room, this is a hall, students. Whatever I am speaking, I am listening, right? Whatever I am speaking, I am listening. This is what refraction. Okay, this is what refraction says. Okay, so whenever you speak, okay, it touches to the wall and it comes back. Okay, this is a wall. So whatever you speak, it goes to the wall, again it reaches to somewhere. So this is what a reflection we say, that reflection. Like light, sound gets reflected at the surface of a solid or liquid and follow the laws of reflection. Okay, here one example is given. What is that? Picture is given. Reflection of sound from a plane surface. Reflection of sound from a plane surface. What is this? Here you have to take two pipes of the same length and arrange them on a table near a wall or metal plate, where metal plate is there. So here, here one side, these are the pipes which are connected. In the same length pipes will be there, same length pipes. Okay. Here clock is there. One end clock is there. Another one is ear. Okay, you have to just hear the sound. Here what happens? Keep your clock near the open end of one pipe and try to hear the sound of clock through the other pipe, adjusting the position of the pipe. This is adjusting. Both we have adjusted. Here fix your here clock sound you have to listen. In this you have to listen. You have to fix the clock. Here what we have to do is students, means the angles of incidence now reflection. Okay. So whatever the clock produces sound, you are able to hear the sound in this pipe. Right? So then this left your second pipe and try to hear the sound. It will be seen that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. The incident ray, the reflected ray and normal all lie in the same plane. Okay? So when you adjust these two cups, I have told you that you have to take two cups and tie a thread, and one of you speak and one of you listen. This is a reflection of sound also. This is also a reflection of sound when you hear the sound. Okay? This is what sound also reflects like light. So next is echo. Echo means you know that if you go, I think all of you visited Gold Gumbaz in Gujarat, right? Have you visited a Gold Gumbaz? Yes, students? Yes? Have you visited Gold Gumbaz students?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Have you did this activity in Gold Gumbaz? So once if you speak, 7 times it repeats in Gold Gumbaz. Why? Because it has a 7, what is it? Column, which is the 7 column, which the sound reaches to 7 times. Here, echo means what is the students? Whatever we speak, that repeats to us. Right? Whatever we speak, that repeats to us. That is, it repeats again and again. That is called as echo. Okay, so where it happens, so when you go to the tall building, it's very a big hall, okay, means fully hall means what is that? Hall, big hall will be there. So if you speak that voice will be repeating to you, okay, that you can hear same sound again there. So this we call it as echo. So this why it happens this echo? Because of the reflection of the sound. This happens because of the reflection of sound. Here we can say that time interval between the original sound and the echo must be at least 0.1 second. So whatever we speak, then the speed of sound in air is 344 meters per second is there. The speed of sound in air, you know that. The distance traveled by sound in 0.1 second. So how much time it needs to travel the sound to us? It is 0.1 second. So when we multiply this 344 meter per second into 0.1 second, what is the total meter is 34.4 meters. So here and echo clearly the minimum distance of the reflecting surface should be half of this distance. Half of this is, so half is 30, full is 34.4, half of this is 17.2 meters. Okay, this is what echo. And the next one is reverberation. What is this reverberation means? So echoes may be heard more than one due to repeated or multiple reflections of sound from several reflecting surfaces. So here, what is that reverberation means in gold gumbaz? What happens here in gold gumbaz is if you speak one, it repeats 7 times in that surface. It repeats 7 times. I have done that activity. So I went there, I just made a sound and I have listened the sound of mine 7 times. So this repetitions of 7 more than one is there, that we call it as reverberation. This causes persistence of sound called reverberation, where the sound repeats more than one or multiple reflections of sound from several reflecting surfaces, that we call it as reverberation. So it happens where it is, so you know that there are the empty hall, big hall will be there. Okay, the tall buildings will be there in gold gumbaz, you can see this one. So for that, what happens? What people will do? In big hall and cinema hall and all. What they do? So in cinema hall and all, there will be more noise, right? So we can there will be more reverberations will be there. That's why to reduce this reverberation, what they do, students, maybe it may be auditorium or maybe big hall. What people will do? They fix that the roof and the walls are covered by sound absorbing materials. So sound absorbing materials they fix on the walls and roofs. You can see that cinema theater students. The roof, have you observed the roof of the cinema theater? You went to the cinema theater, no, right? When? Yes or no, students? Anybody went to cinema theater?
Yes, ma'am.
You went to cinema theater to see any new movies, right? So in that time, I observed that some materials fixed on the roofs and side of the walls, which can absorb the sound. Okay, like that, like things will be fixed on the roof, right or not? So these things, what they do? These materials, compressed fiber both, these we call it as compressed fiber both or rough plaster or draperies, we say that. So these things we use to absorb the sound from the auditorium or cinema theater also. So reverberations means where our sound can repeat more than one or multiple reflections will be there, that we call it as reverberation. For reducing this reverberation in a cinema theater hall, big halls and all, what they do? They use compressed fiber board, rough plaster and drapery. Here, where we can use this multiple reflection of sound, means reverberation, uses of reverberation. Here, megaphones, horns, musical instruments like trumpets, okay, pianists, etc., are designed to send sound by multiple reflection in a particular direction without spreading in all directions. So when here the sound is reflected, okay, megaphones, horns, musical instruments, these are all multiple reflection sounds. That are the horns and we use this reflection sound in megaphones, horns, musical instruments, trumpets, sirens, etc. These are designed to send sound by multiple reflection in a particular direction, not spreading everywhere. In a particular direction, it is spreading in all directions. Here, the doctors who they use to check the heart, if they are not filling the window, stethoscope is used, right? So they use this doctor to check our heartbeat. So this heartbeat reaches to the doctor's ears by multiple reflections. Okay, the heartbeat reaches to the doctor's ears by multiple reflection, you can say that. Okay. Then next, what is that? Generally, the ceiling of cinema halls and auditoriums are curved so that the sound after multiple reflections reaches all parts of the hall. Okay. So in the cinema theater, what happens, students? There will be three stages. Okay. Halls will be very big. Yes or no? You know that this we use balcony or something we use when you go to the cinema theater, right? So, means the cinema theater means that what is that? In the cinema theater, when you see the pictures and all, only who are sitting near, those can listen. And what about who are sitting balcony or other people, they can't hear. That's why they use these also. They use these reflection sound materials in the cinema theater also. It should reaches to all the halls which are there in cinema theater. So sometimes a PowerPoint board is placed behind the stage. Behind the stage, that sound after multiple reflections spreads evenly across the hall. Stage means what is the, students? Where you see the cinema, no? Screen will be the back side of the screen. It will be fixed. What is that fixed? The reflection sound will be fixed behind the screen. Means the stage will be there, no? Behind the stage. Where the screen behind only, they will be operating these all the systems. So this is what uses of multiple reflection of sound. So range of hearing. What is this range of hearing is? I tell you now, if I'm Indi, if you are there in biology, if I speak without mobile or anything, can you hear the sound, students? Can you hear the sound? Say yes or no. Yes, Sneha, Sanjana.
Yes, ma'am.
So what I'm doing, the sound is also having the limit to, what is that? We say that limit to hear, correct? It has a distance to listen, right? So what is that? So the human beings can hear sound frequencies between. So sound is measured by frequency, right? Here frequencies between 20 hertz and 2000 hertz. What is that? The sound frequency, the human ear sound can be heard 20 hertz to 2000 hertz. Okay, 20 hertz and 2000. See, a sound whose frequency is less than 20 hertz means sound whose frequency is less than 20 hertz is called infrasonic sound. Infrasonic sound means, for example, dogs, elephants, rhinoceros, whales. So these make infrasonic sound. These animals make infrasonic sound. So elephant sound is more or less students. Yes. Okay. So infra means infrasonic sound means the sound which produce less than 20 hertz. And the next one is ultrasonic sound means sound whose frequency is more than 2000 hertz. Okay, 20 to 2000 hertz is there. Less than 20 hertz and more than 2000 hertz. More than 2000 hertz will be there now frequency that we call it as ultrasonic sound. So for example, dolphins, bats, rats, reptiles, this is also one type of animal. So they produce ultrasonic sound. And bats use reflection of ultrasonic sound waves to detect an obstacle or its prey. So whatever the bat wants to catch its prey, okay, catch its prey, bats use reflection of ultrasonic sound waves to detect an obstacle or its prey. So ultrasonic means which they have less sound. Okay, it uses less sound and it tries to catch its prey. So this is what range of hearing 20 hertz to 2000 hertz is the frequency. In that below 20 means infrasonic and above 2000 means ultrasonic sound. Here, what are the uses of ultrasonic sound? Okay, so these ultrasonic and infrasonic sound we will discuss tomorrow. So these are the some uses that is given. We will discuss tomorrow about uses of ultrasonic sound and infrasonic sound. Okay, have you cleared about this, students? Reflection of sound and echo. Yes. Monday I will discuss about the ultrasonic sounds and uses of ultrasonic sounds. And you come to the textbook, I see some questions. The last lesson question answers I have science next week. Yes. Last lesson question answers exercise for questions is completed. Yes or no, students? Here page and question answers are there. What is that? First one, I will give you homework. Page number 162. How does the sound produced by a vibrating object in a medium reach your ear? And next one, page number 163. Explain how sound is produced by your school bell. Why are sound waves called mechanical waves? Okay, suppose you and your friend are on the moon. Will you are able to hear any sound produced by your friend? Okay, and next is here another one page questions. Which wave property determines loudness and pitch? Just this sound has a higher pitched guitar or a saw horn. Some other questions also are there. You see just to try to complete these answers, friends. I will discuss on Monday these all. Okay.